Requires 4 bars of memories, okay. So I guess I'm taking the elevator. Come on. Is it just me or is this elevator smaller on the inside? Okay, as I thought. So, do you think that last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Neil. Let's not. This is the Mission Control Center. Psst, actually looks nothing like this. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. I have expected to see Zordon on that screen. It's not here. What? Let's just go. I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah, yes, the spinny thing. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming seasons. Go on, they're waiting for you in the other room. The shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Ugh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed. Or you need to work on your communication skills. Whoa. Yeah. You know what the best part of this is? What? The very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. Indeed, especially at the nose at its top. When maintenance finishes, it's probably won't look the same. Yeah, now is the only time. Fucking dicks. P.S. Shuttles actually can't go to the moon. Or it's not in their current states. Because they weren't made for that. They're made for low Earth orbit. And multiple uses and such. I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part of what Johnny's beliefs, after all. Ah, yes. A wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. Sorry, Neil. I really thought that there was a good chance. What? And this is the break room. There's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link then. I'd hate to miss the finale. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. And here's our other new recruit. River, right? Good to have you on board. Hello, I'm John. Phew. Almost thought she wasn't... What the fuck, Eva? But you deleted her. No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world is based on public data and Johnny's own belief. And since Riva's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How were you sure it'd work? I wasn't. It could have gone very badly, you know. You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. Himself, apparently. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. There you are. You two should get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Not too bad. One day, son, you just might. Meh. they would make it? Ha, did you? No. The way she is, I didn't think she would succeed. But I guess I was wrong. All better then, isn't it? Yes, I'm happy for them. You should have seen him back when we went to school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying. It was like he only had one goal to work for. You know, that's my brother in that show. Wow. Yep, I once wrote a book about this too. With a less optimistic ending. Might have to change that after all. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us meet her. Yeah, he was the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what all happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you too. He's rather patient then. So it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleagues wait. This might be a good view. Enough to cut through the traffic, eh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we work for. Ready to initiate it? Goddamn sappy shit. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge then, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on. Because one day, I'm gonna befriend one of them. that guy. That Can Gao guy. Fucking hell. Everyone on that team. Goddamn savages. I can definitely see why people love this game though. It is quite amazing. And I'm probably sure I'm not even, I mean, that was just one run through the game. There were some other options and some things that I never fully explored, like the movie theater, how I was able to delete all those people, and how at the very end it started to like freak out and such. Like, I have no idea what that was about, but there might be more. Of course, Aftermath. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. And also running through with Watts instead of Rosaline. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Heh. Who else was there to give it to? Us? Terrible place for burials, though. If there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Nice new ringtone. I don't know if you can hear that on the recording. I'm going to turn it up a bit. Might just be able to hear that. Hello? Tibby here. We're on our way. New patient. New patient. Let's roll. Episode 1. Oh shit. More stuff to follow the story. I will make sure to go check that out. And yeah, if you want to, I'll probably put that into the description or something if you want to go get the soundtrack. I mean, I've been impressed by it, even if it's just this song that pops up all the time. But yeah, I can understand why people love this thing. I love this thing. It's amazing. Yeah. I would even say just buy it, give them money. Even if you've already seen it from this or anywhere else, just go buy the game. I mean, it's pretty cheap. I think it was only like $10, or at least I think I bought it when I was on a sale. But they deserve it. I mean, in terms of storyline for a game that was top notch, one of the best. Yeah. I mean, that whole idea of being able to rewrite memories to, I don't know, to have people live the life that they've already streamed to be. Technically not impossible. I mean, all memories are just, you know, fuck going into the scientific plausibility of it. Who fucking cares? It's a great game. I don't know what else to say about it. It's an amazing game. You should go buy it. The art style is amazing. The people that worked on that. Oh man. I mean, people who nowadays are like, oh, you should get all the realistic graphics and blah 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 blah. Fuck, who cares about graphics? Graphics are nothing. Graphics do not make a game. They make it look a little bit better, maybe. I mean, all depends. If you want realistic, grimy grays and browns in everything, then yeah, sure, go do some realistic shooter bullshit. But those games are a dime a dozen. Seriously, nowadays, every other game that's made is a brown and gray shooter. Stuff like this, which is why indie games, I guess, are being so well received, because there isn't anything like it out there. You can't go to your top companies, the big name companies, AAA titles, and get something like this. I mean, people would argue with story-driven games like Final Fantasy or some shit. I don't know. I've never played Final Fantasy, but I mean, that's a powerful story right there. But anyway, more sentimental cheese. You've heard, I think, all that can really be said from me about that. It's an amazing game. I love it. Go buy it. They deserve your money. And apparently they're making more. I didn't even know that, so I'll definitely check out for anything they've released since or will release in the future, and definitely do a Let's Play of it. And as I said before, there's a few other choices that could have been made for other dialogue options and such. Maybe not enough to warrant another run-through, but if you make saves at every juncture and just go through the dialogue through that, that might be pretty good. Just so you see what everything does. Yeah, I mean, like, from the beginning, some things were pretty like, oh, yes, that, but there are some things that, especially if you don't look everywhere, like, when they started making mentions about Joey, I didn't really pay attention to the bed, but looking back when she said that there was a bunk bed, I was like, oh yeah, there was. But the second that it was starting into that sequence, especially when she said we need to go back, I was like, oh shit. I don't think Joey was their grandfather, or if it was, Joey was named after his grandfather, and stuff like that. But they never said what Rivers and Isabel's condition was. I guess it doesn't really matter, but at the same time, just knowing what it is, even if it's like a fake thing, they should have just given a name to it. Anyway. Yeah. More rambling. I think I made this thing about 10 minutes longer than it should be. I don't know the exact time, maybe 5 minutes only. I don't know, but 4 hours. That was a good 4 hours. Like, throughout the entire thing. Like, there was not a part of that game that I was just like, oh man, this is getting boring. One thing I could say is that the little puzzle thing that they had in between the sequences, maybe if there was some, because like it counted up the minimum amount versus the total, unless if I hit escape and it like brings me to some score screen or something. I don't see what the entire point of that was. And even if there was a point, it wasn't that difficult, and I guess, yeah, it really shouldn't be too difficult, but for the minimum amount, the par, for the entire game, you should get something for that. Maybe you do, and because I messed up a couple times, I didn't get the air quotes good ending, I don't know. Definitely be another thing to check out. But yeah, if they do, like, when they make, because I'm guessing they are going to make more of this storyline, but, and it kind of alluded to at the end there that, I don't know, maybe he's in a simulation, and it was just kind of going into a Inception moment there, going deeper into dreams after dreams after dreams, or something like that. But just to make those a little bit more difficult, or at least give something for making the minimum requirement, the par. But anyway, yeah, I definitely have made this thing longer than it needed to be. I will say, because I don't know, maybe I'll even just delete the last light. I'm not entirely sure. I'm probably just going to keep those up. But they've had enough glitches in between them that there's no real point to keep them. I don't know. But just to say, just to go over it, I am planning on uploading everything, or something, at least every Tuesday and Thursday, but my grandparents had just moved back into the house, and things have been a bit busy, which is why nothing could come out other than the last light stuff and receiver, but things are starting to settle back into place, so everything should be good after this point. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. This was Tibby Learns to Play To the Moon, and I still need to figure out what I'm going to do for outros. So, yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See ya.